The monarch, who is head of the armed forces, will lead the nation in commemorating the war dead this morning. The 95-year-old has been under doctor's orders to rest following a recent health scare which saw Her Majesty stay in hospital overnight for tests. The service will see somewhat of a return to normalcy, with participating veterans, military and onlookers reverting to near pre-pandemic numbers. Among those attending the wreath-laying at the War Memorial in central London will be Prime Minister Boris Johnson and several members of the royal family. Mr. Johnson said the event was a moment to come together to remember those who sacrificed everything in service of our country. He said, "It's a sacred ceremony that has endured for more than a century because we know the unpayable debt we owe those brave servicemen and women. We know that for our tomorrow they gave their, and we know that here at home and around the world, thousands of men and women in uniform still stand ready to defend our unity and our way of life, our values, and at a cost few among us would be willing to pay." The Queen reluctantly accepted medical advice from her doctors on October 20 after cancelling a scheduled trip to Northern Ireland. However, Her Majesty remained determined to attend today's Remembrance Sunday service. In a statement at the end of last month, Buckingham Palace said, following on from their recent advice that the Queen should rest for a few days, Her Majesty's doctors have advised that she should continue to rest for at least the next 2 weeks. The doctors have advised that Her Majesty can continue to undertake light, desk-based duties during this time, including some virtual audiences, but not to undertake any official visits. Her Majesty regrets that this means she will be unable to attend the Festival of Remembrance on Saturday, November 13. However, it remains the Queen's firm intention to be present for the National Service of Remembrance on Remembrance Sunday, on November 14. Prince Charles is expected to lay a wreath on the top step of the Cenotaph on behalf of the Queen today as she watches from the balcony of a government building. At a national 2-minute silence will be held to remember those who paid the ultimate sacrifice in past conflicts.